So let's look at another way to look at Kundalini Yoga. And one way to look at it is that basically there's a tech, it's a yoga of Kriya. Many of you have heard this word before. Kriya is like a process. It's what we do to have a result. And in this case, a Kriya is it's pretty simple actually if you really break it down to what a Kriya is in terms of its components. Here we have them right here, right? There's always an asana in a Kriya, or several asanas, right? Postures, even if you're just doing Sat Kriya, there's one posture, right? There's always pranayama, and we'll talk more about what this means, not just conscious breathing like inhaling left, exhaling right, or inhaling in 4 parts, or breath of fire. There's also a consciousness of prana here, pranayama. Bandhas, the locks. This is the other piece of the Kriya that's always employed throughout the Kriya. Mudra, in this case we're referring to hand positions, finger positions, the mudras that are utilized in the Kriya, either explicitly or implicitly. Drishtis, these are the gazes. This is where you put your focus of the eyes, the eye gazes or the drishtis. Also very common through the entire practice of Kundalini Yoga.
Which are mudras.
Which are, yes, as are the bandhas actually, if you look at it technically speaking. Then of course mantra, one of the great pillars of Kundalini Yoga, the use of sound, even spoken or silently as well. So, and finally, meditation. Really in some ways the result of these techniques, but also a separate technique in itself that works with prana. And that's what all these 7 techniques have in common, is that they're all about manipulating, cultivating, directing, conserving this pranic life force so that we can use it for the control of consciousness, for the elevation of our health and well-being, and eventually to even direct it and to transfer it in the process of healing.